Hey everyone, my name is Laura McNeil. I am an art therapist that runs West Coast Expressive out here on the west coast of Canada in Tofino, BC. And during this lockdown COVID crisis, I thought I would throw out my first video and show you guys some stuff you can do at home to be creative and express anything you want to put out there in the world today. So today I thought I would do just a quick rundown on how to make prayer flags. They exist in every culture. Basically, since the birth of humanity, people have been using images to create meaning in their life. So one thing you can do is create a image for yourself. So I have a multitude of assortments of things here. You can use anything that you have in your home. It can be as simple as a pen and a piece of paper. You could go rooting around in the back of your cupboards and find maybe some fabric or some old pillowcases that you don't need anymore and rip that up. Traditionally, prayer flags are made to not be permanent. They're made to be exposed to the elements, to wither and fade away, to make room for newness to come back in and new wishes. So in that regard, really any material works, just maybe no attachment to it. Some other materials that you can use are watercolors. If you have them in your home, those are great. They're great on fabric and paper. And also what I have found super successful is just using Sharpie pens, if you have those, or just regular markers will also work. So assortment of materials here. I can show you this was one that was made with a pillowcase, and it just has watercolor washes and some text put on top. If you do put text onto the fabric, make sure that it's dry first or the pen will dry out. So you can do a one-off where this is the kids doing stuff. You make one wish, one intention. And another way is you can make a string of wishes. So here's one that we did with paper, just little bits of paper, and you can put it on a string. Any string will work. It's just stapled on. If you have glue, you can use glue as well. And then you can also up it if you want. You can do your fabric ones in a string. So here's some ones that were made on fabric. On this one, it actually was glued, so it's a bit different. And if you have a hot glue gun, that works great, or regular glue if you have patience. Anyway, this is just a really easy thing you can do. You can hang it in your window, you can send messages to your neighbors, you can create a lovely spot in your home where you have created some intention around things that you want to manifest in the future. And I think that's what a lot of us are at right now. We're in this holding pattern, not sure what's coming, and this is a way you can channel some of your thoughts into a visual format you can put out in the world in any way that you want. If you're at all not comfortable with image making, you can also just print out coloring sheets, color them, put some text on it if you want, and it still has the same thoughts behind it, the same intention behind it. It's about sitting still with our ideas and taking the time to create, and it will help push some of this energy that we're all holding inside into an external format where it can live in the world separate from us and allow us to breathe, relax, and concentrate on what's important. I hope you're all well, and you can connect with me at westcoastexpressive.com with any questions. They'll also be on the Facebook page and my Instagram. Be well, everyone.